Hi y'all, welcome to today's video. Today I have my Beetlejuice sweatshirt on, so we're gonna do a Beetlejuice look with the Strange and Unusual palette. Y'all, hi, welcome. If you're new here, I'm FashFab, you can call me Fash. Hey y'all, welcome back for all the returning. Glad you are returning to this hot mess of chaos. Anywhoosies, y'all, on this channel, we create beauty one palette at a time. Grab your brushes, grab your palettes, let's get into it. Okay, y'all, apparently I gotta fix my bow because it's like, it's giving me a third ear. Not digging it. Anywhoosies, okay, so here is the inside of this palette. I don't know, maybe let me turn this light off. Yeah. Okay, so here is the inside of this palette. So you're gonna see the shift of some of these colors, like these most definitely shift. The shifty shades. Awesome sauce. So on my top, just so you know, I have snakes, you know, because it's Beetlejuice, kids. At some point, I want to do some sort of look with snakes or a snake, something of the sort. So I don't know if the look is going to be the eyes or the art. So we'll see where this takes us. So Beetlejuice, obviously, is purple and green. So I'm going to go in with this. What is this? This is the PLOUISE base primer. And this is what I'm going to go in with. And I believe like this is like the original color. Just says PLOUISE base. So that's what I'm going to take. Ooh, that was a lot. I squeezed out a lot. Oh my. Primer. Apparently. I have enough for my lids and your lids and everybody else's lids. Because, wowzers. So I'm going to take some of this. Take my brush and wipe it off. Because, y'all, that was a lot. On a Sigma E55, I want to go in with, y'all, we have to go in with Beetlejuice. So we're going to go in with Beetlejuice on this outer corner out here. And I am just going to pack this on. I don't know if I should do a halo eye today. Yeah, why not? Let's just do a halo. Beetlejuice on the inner corner. This is kind of a bigger brush to be using on such small eyes, but we're going to roll with it, kids. We're going to roll with it. Now, I want to go in with Recently Deceased. And this is that lime green. And the reason why I want to take this first over anything we put over the eyelid is because this is going to map out kind of where I'm putting everything else, I guess. And I'm not really worried about blending it in. I'm just like mapping things out. I'm more worried about like where I'm going to put things. So I'm going to take my handy dandy Revlon tool. Thank you, Jan Van, for that. And I'm going to dip into Dahlia. Is it Dahlia? And I'm going to take this all down the center. Clear on up to the green. I'm going probably, well, I'm going past the crease, that's for sure. And I'm definitely tapping in, smudging, because I don't want, this is kind of a chunky special shade. So I want to make sure that there's no chunks floating around when I get done. So I really, really want to make sure that all of this is going to be set before I go any further. So this is just above the crease. Strange and Unusual bellabeautebar. And y'all, I gotta show you this. Okay, so this cracked me up. So, Strange and Unusual, this is what you see when you take it out of the sleeve, and the sleeve is the same as the cover, as this cover. Out of a background, quickly, of me, people say, you're so strange, or you're so unusual. And I always used to say, oh no, I'm not, it's normal. Okay, so I go to open this palette, and look what it says right here. It specifically says, I am strange and unusual. So thank you, bellabeautebar, for confirming to everybody that has told me the last 46 years that I am strange and unusual. Because now here we are, doing this, which is a strange and unusual job if you really want to, you know, get a load of it. I'm going to go into Juno, and this is like a yellow orange, but this is what I'm going to use to kind of like buff in or diffuse. I'd like to diffuse the purple special shade. So I'm like wrapping it, basically. I'm going to wrap this special shade with Juno, and I should have probably took Juno over Delia, but I didn't. I'm taking whatever's left over on this brush, and I am going to smudge and buff. And I'm buffing and smudging in towards the center of the eye, because I would really like to, I'm not trying to diffuse the color, I'm trying to diffuse this line. That was what I used for the green was an E45. So now I'm going to go in with an E30, and I'm going to go back into Beetlejuice, and this I am going to buff in. And this is like a pencil brush, so I could be more precise with the shade. So it's like diffusing the lines, but still letting them know that it's there. Because in the crease, I think I'm going to have to go with, because we're going to have to darken this crease. So I'm going to go in one more time with recently deceased. I almost said recently de-influenced, which is same brand, different palette. Oh, Lord. So I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to use my Sigma switch. And I think I want to go in with Lydia. And that's like a red. And I want to take that. I just want to start out here just to map out this crease. Just to see what this looks like. To make sure that it's not going to clash. Because I can cover it up out here with the dark color, but I can't once I go across. So I'm going to go ahead and take this across because I'm okay with it. I'm literally like barely tapping in and going on across. I just want to make sure that the lines are separated, but they're not super harsh. This seems harsh, so I'm just going to take this color that's in the crease and I'm going to smudge this so it's separated. It's just not harsh. I want to go in with recently deceased, which is that green, and I'm going to take this all along that lower lash line, and I'm going to lay this on, y'all, pretty darn thick. I'm going to cover the whole entire lower bag of the eye. And I'm going to try to make this as opaque as possible because I did not put primer underneath my eye today. And sometimes I do. If it's a shadow like this and kind of weird, or it's not going to come across like I want it to, then I'll put primer, eyeshadow primer underneath the eye. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm going to go into Sandworm, and I am going in with a Sigma E21. And I'm going to take Sandworm underneath the brow. This has like green, I would say green chunks to it. white, purple. So I'm just going to fade this in. Like, I can clean all this up out here when I go to, you know, put on eyeliner and clean up the eye for the final look. I'm going to do this on this other eye. And this shade is super flaky. So I probably should have tapped off, but I didn't. Now down the center of that, I'm going to clean this off, and I'm going to take Bio Exorcist, and I'm just going to take this down the center. So this is another special shade, but I am just taking this down the center. And then I'm going to take a empty E40, and I am going to buff this. Okay, y'all. Let me finish your eyes. Hold on to your butts. Okay, y'all. Eyes are done. I think I'm ready for the tricky snake part. I'm going to start here. My lines will probably not be straight. Do I care? No. That's going to line up with that. Because I'm old and wrinkly, this part's hard. Because I'm pretty sure we can clean it up with the white that we're going to go in with. This, and this. Is it creepy yet? So I'm taking this Melt Cosmetics white liquid eyeshadow, and the reason why I want to use this, one, it's opaque. Two, I'm able to move it, and I'm going in with a BK Beauty 204. And what I'm doing is just moving this, because you have time to play with this liquid shadow. And when I step off camera, I'm probably going to have to clean some of this up when I step off camera to pick out my lip combo. But I wanted to show you what I'm doing for the snake part. And I like to use this Melt Cosmetics like eyeshadows, is if it's safe around your eyes, it's safe on your face. Like, it's not going to clog my pores like per se body paint would. Now I'm taking a black gel liner that's pencil, and this is what I'm taking to smudge this in. This is just really hard to do over skin when you're over 46 years old, but I like it. Okay, so now we're going to make the stripes. Definitely looks very Beetlejuicy to me anyway. I like it, but do you? Okay, so I'm going to get that Sigma E21, and I'm going to go into Barbara. And Barbara, I am just tapping over this white eyeshadow just to set it. I can feel that as soon as I put this eyeshadow on, it dries. Okay, y'all. Now, as for this side, on this side, I am going to, probably right here, and this is eyeshadow glue, and probably right here, I'm going to put 2 lines, and then I'm going to take my teeny tiny tweezers, and I am going to go in to these snakes. Now, these snakes are like fingernail art. Well, I'm switching tweezers. I'm going to go in with these. This is like fingernail art, but what I did is I painted them with gel fingernail polish because they weren't the right color. They were white. And then I set them underneath the light, you know, to cure the polish over this plastic. And it's perfect. Okay, y'all. Let me finish the lips, clean up this part. BRB. Okay, y'all. Here's the finished look. I tried to do that lip thing with the melt, like chrome lipsticks, but I don't think you can tell. Here it is. I love it. Just so you know, the recently deceased is like black light. So all of the green that I put around my eyes is black light. So here's what the look looks like. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Okay, y'all. So here it is underneath the black light. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. And my shirt glows. I am going to end today's video here. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch my video. So y'all, like, subscribe, share, click that notification bell down there. It will let you know next time I upload. I hope you have an awesome, amazing day. Go out and do something kind for somebody. And I'll see you in my next video. Toodles. Beetlejuice.